Hello all. So today we will be discussing on corporate law, the third subject in LLM semester 2. The first question is registration of companies, MOA, and doctrine of constructive notice. The registration of companies is essential for governance. Memorandum of Association outlines company objectives. The doctrine of constructive notice ensures transparency. It protects shareholders, creditors, and third parties. Corporate law ensures proper legal operations and structure. These concepts maintain clarity in business dealings. They govern relationships between companies and stakeholders. Constructive notice informs parties of public records. The MOA defines a company's legal framework. Case laws help illustrate these legal concepts. Registration of company and overview. Company registration is a legal process for creation under the Companies Act 2013. Registration occurs. A company is formed with the ROC. Registration grants rights and liabilities to companies. It establishes the company as a separate entity. Members of the company are distinct from it. The process ensures legal recognition of the company. ROC oversees the registration and compliance process. Companies gain legal statutes status upon successful registration. This process protects the interests of stakeholders. The process of registration is selection of company name, drafting the MOA and AOA, submission of documents, certificate of incorporation. Selection of company name. Choose a unique company name. Avoid conflicting trademarks or names. Ensure compliance with regulations. Name should reflect the company's identity. Verify name availability with ROC. Drafting MOA and AOA. MOA outlines company's objectives. AOA defines rules and regulations, specify company structure and governance, ensure legal compliance in documents, include rights and duties clearly. Submission of documents. Submit MOA and AOA documents, include directors' declaration and signatures, provide proof of office address, file documents with registrar ROC, ensure accuracy and completeness of documents. Certificate of incorporation. ROC verifies submitted documents, issues certificate of incorporation, marks company's legal formation, official birth of the company, confers legal recognition of company. Types of companies: private limited company, shares not available for public, limited liability for members, restricted number of shareholders, suitable for small businesses, cannot raise capital publicly. Public limited company shares can be publicly traded, open to a large shareholder base, requires minimum capital for formation, subject to stricter regulation norms, can raise funds through public. One person company, only one member required, limited liability protection for owner, simplified structure for individual entrepreneurs, cannot have more than one director, offers flexibility in business management. Memorandum of Association, foundational document outlining company objectives, defines companies' powers and scope, establishes company's relationship with the world, considered the company's legal charter, public document required for registration. Contents of MOA. The MOA generally contains the following clauses: Name clause, the name of the company. Registered office clause, the state in which the registered office of the company is situated. Objects clause, the main objectives for which the company is formed. Liability clause, the extent of liability for its members, whether limited or unlimited. Capital clause, the amount of capital that the company is authorized to raise and the number of shares into which the capital is divided. Importance of MOA: the MOA serves as the constitution of the company. It is crucial because defines company's scope. It sets the legal limits within the company that can operate. Any act beyond the scope of the MOA may be deemed ultra vires, beyond the powers. Protection for shareholders and creditors: it ensures that shareholders and creditors are aware of the company's purpose and scope. Case law: Ashbury Railway Carriage and Iron Company Limited versus Richer in 1875. Court ruled on company's ultra-virus actions. Company exceeded objectives in its MOA, attempted to finance railway construction project. Action deemed beyond stated company objectives, reinforced importance of adhering to MOA. Doctrine of constructive notice presumes third party no public documents, includes MOA and AOA of companies. Documents are available for public inspection. ROC maintains these public records. Third parties are deemed aware legally. Concept of constructive notice assumes knowledge of MOA and AOA, protects company by preventing ignorance claims. Third parties presumed aware of restrictions, ensures legal awareness of companies' powers, no excuse for not reviewing documents. Exception to constructive notice: fraud or misrepresentation knowledge overrides notice. De facto directors may not be covered. Doctrine doesn't apply to ultra virus acts. Third party not beyond bound by illegal acts. Fraudulent actions prevent invoking constructive notice. Case law: Royal British Bank versus Turquand established the Turquand rule exception. Outsiders not required to check internal formalities. Dealing in good faith protects third parties. Case involved unauthorized borrowing of by directors. Bank entitled to money despite missing resolution. Interplay between MOA and constructive notice. MOA defines companies' powers and limitations. Constructive notice assumes third parties' knowledge. Third parties held accountable within company's scope. Relationship creates legal framework for accountability, prevents actions beyond company's legal powers. Example: transactions beyond the MOA scope. Company's MOA limits activities to furniture. Company enters contract to buy land. Third party presumed aware of limitations. Ultra virus acts may invalidate contract. Good faith parties may invoke Tracont rule. Conclusion: registration, MOA, and constructive notice are vital. Registration grants companies legal identity. MOA defines companies' powers and limitations. Constructive notice ensures third party awareness. Doctrine provides predictability in business dealings. MOA and constructive notice have exceptions. Tracond rule protects third parties in good faith. Legal doctrines balance certainty and fairness, ensures clarity for both companies and third parties. Indian legal system fosters dynamic corporate environment.